Hi everyone, Dr. Lana Michaels here, and I'm going to do a card reading and a guided meditation for you. And so let's get started. One thing I want to mention is people often think the card reading is, well, let's just say this. Last week, I had several people send me notes and call me and say, oh my God, that card reading was just perfect for me. It just felt like it was just my life and just what I needed to know, and it felt like you were reading it just for me. Let me tell you how it works with the cards. The cards are energetic tools. I am not a fortune teller. The cards are not telling your fortune. However, the cards are triggering something inside of you and your subconscious mind that allows you to get clarity on certain issues and to kind of have aha moments about what I'm saying and what the cards are showing. So it's kind of like I'll say something about the cards and then it will resonate with you as something that you are dealing with or thinking about and help you kind of narrow it down and get clear on that. So that's kind of how it works. And you will find that if you listen to the video and watch the video and see the cards, and then you again, maybe a week later, or a couple days later, do the same thing and watch the same video, you will have other aha moments and other resonating frequencies that will have you come to some conclusions on your own about your own situation. So I just want to share that with you. Also, someone told me the other day that they wanted to listen again and again because they kept falling asleep and they felt so bad they were falling asleep. Those of you who have been here for a while, you know, if you fall asleep, it's totally fine because your mind is still hearing it. Your subconscious mind is still hearing what I'm saying. And your subconscious mind is going to resonate with everything that I say that is aligned with your belief system. And it will change because you change every day. I change every day. And so as a day or two go by, other things will have happened to you and gone on in your life, and the cards will resonate in a different way. And you'll think, I didn't hear that last time. Was that in there last time? So that's kind of how it works. You'll see what I mean. Anyway, I want to let you know also that nothing is prepared. I draw the cards in front of you on camera because someone said, oh, you're pulling the cards in advance. I'm not pulling the cards in advance. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what I'm going to say. I have no idea. I turn the camera on and whatever happens, happens. You know, it's not slick. It's just me in my living room with Luna the meditation cat if she shows up. Luna, are you around tonight? Oh, there she is, at the top of the stairs. So she might make an appearance and say a few words or not. It's up to her. All right. So I think I've done a little preface here. Also, one more thing, the releasing thing that happens. That's the runny nose, the watery eyes, the yawning. Somebody told me the other day that they saw me yawning on the video and they couldn't stay awake. As soon as I started yawning, they started yawning. So if it happens, just let it happen. And my yawning situation and the nose running and the throat clearing and the coughing and the eyes watering, that is all because I am energetically releasing the energy of the day so that I can better channel and hear what I need to say to all of you. The cards will make sense. The cards that will show up will make sense for almost everyone who is watching or listening to the video whenever they watch or listen to the video. It's pretty crazy. And some of the cards come up over and over again. I mean, these are big decks. But some of the cards, and I shuffle them all the time, and after I do a reading for someone, I just did one yesterday for a client, and after I do a reading, I make sure the cards go back in different places so they're not coming back on top or all together. But even after shuffling, even after putting the cards in and spacing them apart, the same cards will show up, and that means it's kind of like a universal 2x4 over the head. It's like, get this message, and I'm going to give it to you again and again and again, is what the universe is saying. That's what happens in our life too. When things are repetitive and you keep seeing the same thing over and over again, it's a message to you. Look for the signs. Keep your eyes and ears open. Be awake, conscious, so that you can get the messages. I did a reading for someone yesterday, like I mentioned earlier, a client. This was a client who was had 2 different job offers and didn't know what to do and wasn't quite clear on it and wanted a reading. So I did a reading for her yesterday, and I said to her she was going to run an errand afterwards with a family member. I said, you know, after the reading, she got very clear on what she was going to be doing. But I said to her, keep your eyes and ears open when you leave after the reading. Stay open and receptive to see any signals the universe is giving you, whether it's a license plate or whether it's a song you hear on the radio or something someone says in a market. Keep your eyes and ears open to hear the signals and the directions the universe is trying to give you. They're coming all the time, these guidance, insights, these intuitive flashes. So she sent me a note this morning and she says, I made the decision. I know which company I'm going to go with. And after the reading yesterday, I got signs and it substantiated what I already had felt after the end of our reading. So keep your eyes and ears open because the messages are there and they're being given to you, and sometimes over and over again. Okay, the nose is starting to run now. So, I mean, I just do this on camera. I don't like move off to the side and wipe my nose or move off to the side and wipe my eyes. It's like, hey folks, this is who I am. This is what it is. It's not a slick production. It's just, I do this for you. Now, I started doing this actually when COVID hit because my group, we were meeting weekly in Valencia in a beautiful room, and almost everyone was just lying down. And the room was just full of all these relaxed lying down people. And then COVID hit and people said, oh, please, you know, continue somehow. So I continued on Facebook for a while. Basically now I just do it on YouTube. And I think I'm gonna kind of try and do it on other social media also. But we're gonna go with Facebook for right now. So you might be seeing this on Facebook, we might be seeing this on YouTube. Actually, I meant we're gonna go with YouTube right now. So you might see, what I do is I take the link from YouTube and I put it on Facebook. So you might see a little link on Facebook that has 2 or 3 people that saw it on one of my pages, and another page may have 6 or 7 people that saw it, and another page may have 10 or 12 people that saw it. And then if you go to YouTube, you know, you'll see a lot more people have seen it, and some have commented and some have not. Most of you are extremely private and you don't like to comment in public. You like to send me notes privately, and I appreciate that. I think that's great. But I encourage you also to comment publicly, because if you have insights and you have a feeling about something and you got a clarity about something, other people may benefit from what you write about your experience. Okay, enough about that, right? Okay, so the dry throat's already happening, and we're gonna get going with the cards, okay? All right, this is the deck I'm gonna pull from first. This is my standby. Actually, I'm gonna go for a God card first. When I was doing the reading for the woman yesterday, my little God card box fell right out of my hand, broke, and everything went all over the floor, but there was one card that was alone and by itself, and I thought, there's a message here, and it was for her because I had been thinking about her and that I was going to be doing the reading for her momentarily. And the card that came out that was on its own, all by itself, that I knew was for her, I read to her, and it was perfect. Just what was needed to be heard. So I'm going to shuffle these right now. And let's see what comes up. These are all different colors, and they're on both sides. Sometimes one side is a little more relevant, and sometimes the other side is. So I'm just gonna cut these right now, and I think I'm gonna go with this blue one right here, right on top, right there, okay? I'm gonna put the rest of them down, get my glasses so I can read what it says. Here we go. Let's see what this says. Oh, within every experience is a hidden pearl. That is for sure. I was just telling someone yesterday that everything that happens for, I had this little saying above my mirror. It says, everything that happens for me. Everything that happens for me. That changes things from bad things happen and it's really a drag. Everything that happens for me. It tunes you into looking for the benefit and the secret silver lining in every situation, because there is one. Even horrific things that happen, even bad cancer diagnosis, which I experienced myself, there's a hidden gem in there. The key is to find the hidden gem. And once you start looking for those hidden gems, you're gonna see them everywhere. You'll see what I mean. All right, let's see what we got here. Acceptance is the other side. Okay, it says resistance causes pain and stuckness. Boy, that's the truth, isn't it? And then it says acceptance opens up possibilities. I always say, allow, allow, allow. You know, when you go, oh, I don't want that to happen, I don't want that to happen, you're just like, you're stopping the flow. When you just allow things to happen and allow things to unfold, you will know where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do, and who you're supposed to interact with. So I'm going to put this aside because this is very cool. Acceptance opens up possibilities. Resistance causes pain and stuckness. Within every experience is a hidden pearl. Love that. That's the truth. And you know, we're human beings and we slip up, okay? We slip up. Not all the time can we be positive and wonderful and optimistic and conscious, but we can try. That's what it's about, to refine ourselves and to allow ourselves to blossom into the fully conscious human being that we are here and what our divine birthright is intending us to be. Okay? All right. Now let's go in here and see what shows up here. All right, let's go into this deck and pull these cards out. Okay. You'll notice that I talk kind of fast at the beginning, and then when I start going into a trance, my voice changes, and I become much more slow. My voice is much slower. So I have a lot of fire in me, let's just put it that way. My sun's in Sagittarius, my moon's in Sagittarius, and I have a Cancer rising, which keeps me mellow and balanced and happy at home, which I am happy at home. You know, it's always a chore for me to pull myself out of my house. And then when I'm out, I have a great time. So, all right, we are divinely protected by healing protective white light that allows us to elevate our frequency and our vibration. No negativity can enter into the sphere of us together at this time or any time after the video is over, as we are divinely protected from any negativity and any negative projections. We're going to cut the cards one more time and take the card on top. I'm already feeling myself slowing down. You can probably hear my voice change too. Gets a little lower. Okay. The swords, the Two of Swords. Okay, let me start laying these cards out here. I lay them on the table so I can see where they are when we go into the guided meditation, because I don't know where we're gonna go. And the cards are the roadmap. All right, so that's one. I'm gonna choose another one right behind it. Okay, we'll look at this one. Cups, Two of Cups. I'm gonna take one more. All right, that's enough from this deck. Let's put these back away and let me talk to you about what just showed up. I suggest if you have something on your mind or a decision you need to make or clarity about a situation or something you want guidance on, that you think about that right now. Think about that right now. If you want to take a second and write it down, I'll give you a minute to do that, because you may find that you have some answers from the cards and some clarity from the cards. Give you a second to write that down. Or remember it in your mind. All right. Let's go. Two of Swords. This is the first card. This is a one that is sitting on a bench in front of a large body of water. The moon is in the sky. She has a headband on that is almost covering her eyes. See that? It's almost like a blindfold, but she can still see out. And she's a little guarded. She's guarded, and she's sitting in front of a whole lot of emotion. A whole lot of emotion. Actually, I just looked, this is backwards now in my screen. It's going to be regular for you, but it almost looks like sorrow. Isn't that funny? When I looked at it, I thought sorrow, but that's not what it says. It just says Two of Swords. Swords are about cutting through crap, cutting through the illusion of things. And you see that she's got what almost looks like a blindfold on, but she's not blindfolded. Look close. She can see out. So the illusion is that she can't see clearly, but she actually can. But she's defended herself, and she's doing this, okay? And she's got swords. So it's time to take those swords down and cut through the crap. And there's a whole lot of emotion there, a whole lot of emotion. And it might be about sorrow. Okay? She's sitting on a bench with her back to the emotion. She's got all of the sorrow is behind her. All of the emotion is behind her. It's time for her to lift that little blindfold up a little bit. Now, this is a her, whether it's a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. But lift that blindfold up and pull those swords down to cut through and move forward. Get up off the bench and start moving forward. Okay? Very interesting. Let's see what's next, okay? And the moon is kind of about, your internal self, your secret internal self. It's the yin part of you, whether you're expressing as male or female. Next, we've got the Two of Cups. This is a kind of a romance card. So, and this is a romance card with a lion right there. The lion is representing fire. And we have a man and a woman here, and they are meeting each other and toasting each other, okay? This is kind of a little bit of a romance card. Cups are about emotion. So here we have the emotion. This is kind of the emotion of the past and sorrow, all right? And it's like lift up the blindfold, get off the bench and move forward, cut through the crap. And I mean, everybody has grief, everybody has sorrow, and everybody has a whole lot of emotion. And it's not that you're ignoring it, you're just moving forward. It's behind you. Let it be behind you. And this is moving forward. And here we have a beautiful couple. Now, if you're not in a relationship, you may meet someone, or if you are in a relationship, you may be, reigniting your connection with each other. And also, this is a very deep relationship. See that caduceus right there? This is a very deep relationship and a deep spiritual connection, okay? It has to do with fire too, so, maybe you have a fire sign, maybe the other person is a fire sign. And that's what this is about. Now, if you're not in a relationship and you don't want to be in one, or this doesn't connect with you in that way, this is about you connecting your male and female parts so that you are more integrated and whole, and that you can move forward with strength. See the lion? With strength. This is a strong connection here, whether it's two people or whether it's your male and female selves. Okay? Next, we have a creative card. This is a Wands card. This is a 7 of Wands. Wands are creative. It's about the arts, and this is somebody who feels like they're kind of out on a ledge and they have to defend themselves. If you are working on a creative project, don't let other people manipulate you. Stay strong in your conviction about what you're trying to create. Don't let people push you out on a ledge. Check out the water. He's actually bridging the water. Very interesting. See the water here? I said walk forward. All that emotion, and there's a lot of it. This is like an ocean. A lot of it is behind you. It happened recently, or it's in the past, or maybe it's past trauma coming back up again. Here it is right here, but this time it's a lot more manageable. It's able to be navigated, okay? See, he's got 1 foot on land, 1 foot over the water over here. This could be male or female, but it's a male image which means it's actively defending your creative process, how you think and feel about things. Okay, and the guy is wearing green. So it's heart chakra stuff. Be true to your heart. Be true to your heart. What is your heart telling you? It might not be based in reason. It might be something that people say, oh, you can't do that, or that doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter. Go with what's in your heart. Okay, you can't go wrong, even if it seems unreasonable. Very interesting. Okay, so see if any of that resonates with you, and we're going to go into some other decks right now. Okay, we're going to go into this deck right here because it's the first one I grabbed. We're going to get more clarification here. We're going to get more explanation here. We're going to get more substantiation, more validation, more explanation. All right, there we go. One card off the top. Oh, fresh air. Okay, now this happened once before, and I was sitting here and I got so hot. Right before I pulled the card, I got so hot. And I said, oh, I have to get up and get some fresh air. And then I pulled the card and it said fresh air. Oh, I love it. You know, you can't script this stuff anyway, so why bother trying? I just open my mouth and turn on the camera. Since you can't script it anyway, why bother preparing for anything? Why bother scripting anything? Just be present. That's the most fun anyway. It makes life magic. Okay, I'm going to read you about this one. This is a woman and a little boy, and she's happy. She's happy. This is about, you know, be out in nature, get some fresh air, and enjoy life like a child enjoys life. Play more. Okay, so I'm going to read to you about it. Fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. The angels sent this card to you because you need some fresh air. Now, maybe you've had some stagnancy in your life, and maybe things energetically have felt stagnant. So maybe you need some fresh energy. Also, just something to think about. You've been indoors for far too long, meaning you've been shut down. Could be emotionally, you've been shut down inside for far too long. And your body and soul crave oxygen, freedom, openness. Open the windows in your home and office to air them out. Then go outside yourself and breathe deeply. If you live in the city, make an escape to the country as soon as possible to breathe in some much needed fresh air. Keep plenty of live plants in your home and office to ensure the steady circulation of oxygen. Here are some additional meanings. Exercise outdoors. Well, it's been pretty hot lately. When I do my walks, I do them at night, like not at night, but at sunset. I like going out at sunset and walking. It's too hot during the day for me. Get some sunshine or travel to a sunny environment. Spend time around trees or plants. Reconnect with nature. Bring some fresh air. This is what I was talking about. This is how the cards just show up. I didn't know it was going to be in here. Bring some fresh air into a stale situation or relationship. If you've been stuck in something, or brooding about something, or ruminating about something, or feel like you're just like the energy's dense around you because you're just like in a space, some fresh air in the situation would be wonderful and allow you to lift up the blindfold and see clearly about what's ahead for you. All right, let's go forward to another deck. And I'm going to choose from this deck now. This is the Indigo Angels deck, and you know, if you're watching this, I'm telling you right now, you're probably an indigo. Indigos are anyone who came to this planet for a purpose. They feel like they need to be of service to humanity, and they are in angst if they don't know what their mission is. But that's part of staying open and conscious to the guidance so that you find out what your mission is. And don't let anybody tell you you can't do it. You just stay true to your heart, and all will be well. All will be well. All right. More clarification, more explanation, more validation. Here we go. And one card on top. Okay. Trust. Look how he's got this ball of light in his hands. Wow. Okay. This is about trusting. What happens? You know, don't resist. Remember this God card, this first God card that came up? Don't resist. Just trust. Allow. Just allow. Allow things to unfold in your life. Don't have such a, oh, it has to happen this way, it has to happen this way. Don't have such a definitive image that it has to happen that way. You don't have all the cards in your hand. There's other energies, there's higher power, there's universal energy. It's involved also in bringing things to you. So trust the universe to bring you the people, the situations, the environment, and the ideas that are helpful and beneficial to you. All right, so let me put these cards aside so I know what I'm doing here in order. And I'm going to read to you, where is that? Oh, here it is right here. Trust. I'm going to read to you about trust. Here we go. Trust. I wrote a song many years ago. It's called Trust Me. Trust me, baby, is one of the lines. Trust. Okay, this card asks you to trust that there's a purpose to life. Keep the faith that the chaos you see around you has an underlying meaning. Do you see how these all fit together? Yep. Within every experience is a hidden pearl. Keep the faith that the chaos you see around you has an underlying meaning and divine design. When times are hard, indigos can feel that the world has been orchestrated to work against them and that things aren't fair. The truth is that your viewpoint has not yet expanded enough to put your problems into perspective. As you age, you will see that what seems overwhelming and unbearable now is only a minor hitch, because you will get up off the bench, cut through the crap, lift the headband up so you can see clearly, and walk forward. As you age, you will see that what seems overwhelming and unbearable now is only a minor hitch. Trust that there's so much more out there, including magical experiences and relationships. You will see how balanced the world has the potential to be. Take this card as a reminder to persevere. I just love how this all connects. Persevere, stay strong, believe in yourself, be true to yourself, because the world needs you now more than you will ever know. Just saying. Okay, one more card, and then we're going to go into a guided meditation. Keep my eye on the clock here. We're going to zip right into a meditation quickly. I got all these things on my lap here. Let me move this around so I have some space. Ooh. Okay, shuffle. More clarification, more explanation, more validation, and more verification. I was just looking, I have a duplicate of this card, and I was just looking at this card right when I was getting my decks ready for tonight. And I actually did a little blurb on Facebook recently where I'm wearing a red and white shirt and I pull up this card. You know what to do. You know what to do. Get out of your own way and do it. Follow those inner hunches. Follow that inner guidance. You know what to do. Don't be afraid. Just do it. You're going to see. It's going to be okay. It's going to be magical and wonderful. You know what to do. When you feel that you don't know what to do, you're stuck, okay? Trust that you know what to do. Trust that you know what to do. All right, I'm going to read to you about this, and then we're going to go deep. If you fall asleep, don't worry about it. You know what to do. Let's go and see what it says. You know what to do. This is Archangel Uriel. What I said when I did the little blurb on social media, I said, if you don't know what to do, just stay in place until you do know what to do, because you'll always know what to do. And if it's not clear, just wait until it is. Look for the signs, and then you'll know. You'll go, oh, yeah, now I know what to do. Now I feel confident about moving in that direction. Okay, you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. You are far wiser than you realize, and your inner wisdom has already given you the answers that you seek. Sometimes we just resist them. Embrace this knowledge and trust it. If you're doubtful, ask me. That's not me. That's Archangel Uriel, U-R-I-E-L. Trust it. If you're doubtful, ask me to give you clear signs to validate your thoughts and ideas. I can also help you put your ideas into action and make decisions about the next steps to take. Just ask me, and then be willing to work with me by taking action. Working with Archangel Uriel, he helps to eliminate cloudy situations by lighting your pathway. See the light? Okay. He only usually lights up one step at a time, however. So don't worry about, oh my God, where am I going to go 10 steps from now? Just go one step at a time, okay? He usually only lights up one step at a time, however, so you may not be able to clearly discern the ultimate outcome of your actions, but you will know what step to take next all along the way. Sneezing is another thing that happens when I'm about to go into a trance. But you will know what step to take next, one step at a time, all along the way with Uriel's help. And you know what? He's going to be helping you, even if you don't ask him for help. Our angels are always around us, all of them. They're there and here to help us, to guide us, to support us. Allow the possibility of the unseen worlds into your life so that you enjoy more magic, joy, happiness, and peace in your life. Let's go into the meditation now. I'm just going to look at the clock and see what time it is. Okay, here we go. Let's go into the guided meditation now, so make yourself comfortable. I'm going to take a sip of water and get ready to go, ready to roll. Make yourself comfortable. And see if you can make yourself 5% or 10% more comfortable. Shift around. That's it. Now is the time for you to take some time for yourself, to kind of close all the windows that have been open, much the way your screen on your computer gets clogged up and cloudy when it has too many windows open. Any sounds you become aware of that you recognize as everyday normal sounds don't distract you or disturb you in any way. Instead, they allow you to go even deeper into your own inner experience. Your body and your mind have been waiting for you to take this time, even if you feel like you're going to fall asleep. It doesn't matter, because you'll probably be in a state we call yoga nidra, which is a state between wake and sleep that is deeply restful and deeply fertile for positive suggestions to inspire you and move you toward the direction you should be moving in. Notice that your breathing is beginning to change. Your abdomen is moving up with inhalation, or out if you're sitting. And when you exhale, your abdomen moves down, concave. If you're lying down, it moves back down toward your spine. If you're sitting up, it just goes back in with every exhalation. Allow yourself to enjoy the deliciousness of releasing and letting go. When the windows are closed, all those windows that were open on the screen of your mind, all those things to take care of, all those decisions, all those reminders, when those windows are all closed, there's a sense of peace that permeates your entire being, which is happening even now as you begin to go deeper and deeper into a more relaxed state. Your mouth may be feeling a little dry. You may have the tendency to swallow. That's okay. It just means that you're moving into a deeper state of being, a deeper brainwave state. I'm going to count backwards from 5 down to 0, and each count will allow you to let go even more and relax even more. Just allow, allow, allow. Beginning on the count of 5. Letting go more and more as the tension in your body melts away. The cares, concerns, worries, frustrations, sadness, all of it just melts away. You are never alone. You're always connected to an energetic frequency that is greater and a higher vibrational frequency than your own. You are never alone. You're always a part of something, and you're always connected. When we get into our own heads with monkey mind and head tripping is when we feel isolated and separate. Allow yourself to be open and feel that connection. And drifting down to 4. As you feel a relaxing sensation starting at the top of your head and moving down over your face and down over your body. And that wave of deep relaxation continues as I continue to speak and as you continue to relax more, with each sound of my voice taking you deeper, and each breath that you take allowing you to go deeper, to find more and more benefit from this experience, no matter how many times you listen to it. Each time getting new insight, each time feeling lighter than before. Drifting down to 3. Feeling a sense of groundedness and connectedness beginning to permeate through your entire being as more and more of the daily world is being let go. And the veils between worlds are dissolving so that you may be feeling you are slipping into a different dimension. But all is well. It's natural, safe, and comfortable. Continuing down to 2. Going even deeper and letting go even more. It feels wonderful to do so. It's a blessing to take this time for yourself. And it's a must to keep your mind, body, and spirit mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually in balance. Downtime like this balances us. It balances our nervous system. It balances our frequency. This is parasympathetic activity, listening to this video, watching this video. The body can only heal and repair in parasympathetic activity. It cannot heal or repair in sympathetic dominant activity. And that is where everyday life is, with all of the windows open, going here, going there, doing this, doing that, all the pressures. It's a must to experience parasympathetic activity. It's a necessity. So the body and the nervous system can recalibrate, re-energize, and renew. And drifting down to 2. Going even deeper. Letting go even more. That's it. Just let yourself go. Let yourself go. Let yourself be open. Open to the magic of what could happen, what might happen. What the universe has in store for you, which may be beyond your wildest dreams, which may be things you hadn't even considered. Stay open and allow yourself to follow directions. Follow the directions that the universe is giving you. I always like to say, I just follow directions. I aim to always just follow directions from the highest vibrational frequency. Drifting even deeper to 1. Going even deeper. Letting go more and more. Allowing yourself to experience this daydreamy, relaxing sensation. That's it. It feels wonderful to just let go, even though you might be having thoughts going in and out and things that you need to do and take care of. Just let your mind do what your mind does, which is come up with thoughts, but don't focus on them. Just let them roll by like fluffy white clouds in a periwinkle blue sky. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 down to 0. And when I do, you will feel yourself going even deeper, using the sounds of any tones that you hear to allow yourselves to resonate to those frequencies, to allow yourselves to reorganize, renew, rebalance. We all know music is healing. We all know music heals. Allow these tones to heal you, soothe you, rebalance you, re-energize you, renew every part of your being. And drifting from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now going down to 0. Just let it all happen. Let it all unfold as you go even deeper. Let it all go and unfold as you go even deeper. Ah, yes. Yes. Say yes to the universe. Say yes to the guidance. Say yes to those feelings that you've been having about moving forward in a certain direction. Say yes. 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 Allow. Allow. Going deeper and deeper now. Any sounds that you hear take you even deeper. Allow the magic into your life. Stay open. Allow what the universe wants to give you. Move forward in your life. You will find you will have the ability to cut through things and see things clearly. You may have felt that you couldn't see clearly, that you were stuck. that time is ending. There is a new balance between your male and female selves, a new strength. There may be a new relationship, either with another person or with yourself. Allow that to happen. It's a magical, magical connection, whether it's within you or with another person. Allow what the universe is presenting to you. Defend your creative ideas. Come from your heart. Don't allow anyone to tell you you can't do something that you feel strongly and passionately about. Get some fresh air in your life, in your relationship with yourself, with others, and get some fresh air in nature. Your brain will work better. Trust the universe. Trust those hunches. Trust those feelings about moving forward into new areas. New things are happening for you. Allow those things to happen. Trust that it's all for good. It's all for your benefit. Nothing happens to you. You are not a victim. Everything happens for you, for your benefit, your personal growth, your happiness. Don't get caught in the surface appearance of negativity and sadness. Move away. Let that be behind you. Move forward into the next chapter of your life. You know what to do. You've had the inklings, you've had the flashes. You know what to do. It's deep inside of you. The map is there. The direction is there. Thank you for joining me in this dimension. I honor you for taking this time for yourself. I honor you for slowing down enough to listen to this video and watch this video. This card reading was for you. You know that because it resonated with you. I look forward to meeting you again in this dimension. I send you many, many blessings. Many blessings coming your way. Namaste.